Kick it, cuz.
Let's do it. Hey, hola mi gente. It's your man, the Afro-Rican Orlando Crespo. Guess what? Giving you the rice and beans. Know what I mean? What up, Slime?
Hey. What's happening? It's your boy Colin Park, son. It was a little pleasure for your pain. A little music for the game. We got a special guest.
Practice a little more.
We got a special guest up in today. Tell the people who you is.
Hey everybody, it's Shunta, author Shunta, and I'm just so happy to be here today with you all.
That's what's up. Good to meet you, Sean.
Now you want to go down a little bit?
Go down. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the 18th, but I ain't nothing without Colin Park and Afro-Rican. Even KO in the building today. Everybody home.
Got everybody up here.
Everybody home today.
Salute. That's what's up.
Sit back, relax, and let us do our thing.
Yeah, we're going to take them on a nice ride today.
Oh, yeah, because we might end up arguing at this motherfucker. She might say something to piss me right on off.
She got to grab that first. Like, let me get my pepper spray.
You ain't saying this part. Not this part.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
I think I like the temperature right now in the room, man. This lighting is dope.
Yeah, he hooked us up. That's KO, man.
He
hooked it up.
A lot of 4K quality.
Council culture, brother.
Yeah, council culture.
Yeah. Don't
right.
forget them, brother.
Don't forget it. Council culture.
Act like y'all know. They coming. They coming.
It is.
Huh?
Yeah, I just gave it to them.
There you go.
Councilculturecontent.com. Huh? You want to look like this?
Huh?
Right.
Sound like this? Councilculturecontent.com.
There it is. That's what I'm talking about. There it is. Let's go.
I thought he was going to say smell like
What's
this.
happening, man? Look, man, there's so much going on in the world right now.
It is.
I'm going to wait, though. Let's talk to Shunta.
Yeah. Let's
first though, let's talk about this glittered shirt, this bedazzled shirt you guys. It's real nice.
Yeah.
I like that shirt.
That's all you. Okay.
Yeah. Well, tell the people where you from, what you doing, what you got going on while you up in here.
All right. So, once again, author Shunta, born and raised here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
You ain't gonna hear nobody do that shit.
Okay.
I wrote a self-help book called How to Be More Than Just a Baby Mama.
Interesting.
And I wanted to write a book that inspired women to, see the bigger picture. That whether you're with your baby daddy or not, it's all about getting along for the greater good of being, for the child.
Sure, absolutely.
And I'm also a product of a child, having divorced parents.
Okay.
But my parents did a great job because I never was negatively impacted. My father stayed around.
Gotcha.
And I see how that can work when everybody gets along.
Co-parenting.
Co-parenting. So I didn't want to add to the division of men versus women. This book is more so man and woman.
Okay.
Right.
So it's just basically giving you a perspective and just kind of calling you out a little bit when needed. But for the most part, it's just helping you to successfully co-parent with your baby daddy, whether you're with him or not, and be able to separate him from being a father and him being the man that disappointed you.
Okay.
Wow. Interesting.
You gotta stop sleeping with him. That's all. You gotta stop sleeping.
That's in there as well.
Yeah, that's in there. That's actually in there.
That's in there.
That's start giving him that pause.
Yeah, that's in there. So that for you, and you kind of just said what you had to say, but what was it within yourself that said, let me get this word out? Like, what is it the people around you that you kept seeing making the same mistakes over and over again?
I could say that it was a combination of that and me also having my homeboys going through the mud. And me personally knowing they were great fathers.
Okay.
And knowing that, okay, it's because you all are not together. But if you're not together, then why are you showing your feelings about it? It's about moving forward healthy. So I guess it was twofold. Me seeing my homegirls and myself at times going through some things as a single mom. Okay. And on the flip side, my homeboys going through the mud because they weren't with the baby mama no more, or they were in a new relationship. They were impacted by that. And it was like a struggle. It was a play card that they shouldn't have to go through just to see their child. So that's why I wanted to put this out on paper.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a nice, the title is catchy to me. I want to read the book.
You'll get a chance, brother.
Yeah.
ASAP.
Off Amazon?
Okay.
Indeed.
Amazon.com?
Yes.
Any other platform?
And how to be more than just a babymama.com.
Oh, okay.
You got the whole website.
Gonna get that up there.
Got the whole
Yeah, make sure we get that up there. Okay, I got some questions.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Who controls the dynamic when it goes co-parent? In your opinion, like who controls the relationship? Is it the person with the child or the person on the outside?
Well, most of the time,
In your
a
opinion,
lot of times, the mother is the one who ends up with custody of the child after the divorce or breakup. So I would say that woman is the one who has a lot of the power, but she also dictates how the relationship will go. So it can be successful or it can be the typical bitter baby mama stuff where, you can't see past, let's just get along for the sake of the child. So I would say that the woman has most of the power, but she also has the power to get along with her baby daddy and it be a successful co-parenting relationship. So it's up to her to see the bigger picture, or she can be the typical bitter baby mama.
do you think it's always fair that, because the court do, sides with women 90% of the time. Do you think that's fair? Because you got some great dads out here that deserve, especially if they got boys. Like, I don't know how you feel about that. A woman can do a great job raising a son, but
Right.
gotta have that daddy in there. That father.
Absolutely.
Excuse me. Gotta have that father.
The father
Yeah.
or a male mentor is important.
Well, if the
because-
if the father alive and he's around, he should. I just feel like at a certain age, a son should be with his father. That's just me personally. If he's capable of taking care of his son, he should have him. Like, some situations, it don't always go like that. Sometimes it's the relationship between the two parents, money, because we can't leave that out. Money is involved,
Right?
And just things that nature. But how do you feel about things like that?
I guess I can kind of go back to, you remember the movie Boys in the Hood? I'm sure everybody saw
Right.
it.
Yeah.
And you remember, when Trey, he got to that certain age, she was like, look, I can't teach him how to be a man. I'm a woman. I have a son. I can't teach my son how to be a man.
Right.
I can admit that. But I do know that he does need good role models. His father, my father, other people in his life, he needs that. So I would never say take that away from a man,
Right.
especially a willing father.
Sure. Do
you see in today's society that a lot of women are willing and proud to say, no, I don't want them around. I'm gonna do it by myself.
Yeah, I think a lot of time it's pride. Even being hurt about the outcome of the relationship. It's like, to me, a lot of women say, I'm mad at him, I'm not with him, but you spend a lot of energy hating him. It's a contradiction to me, because if you're moving forward, you're spending too much energy being negative, trying to put him through the mud.
That's right.
So in my opinion, utilize your energy towards getting along with him. And even if you have your own opinion, it's valid. But to me, don't share that. Don't try to get your child to take your side. Don't talk about the father in ear range of the child, so they can say, oh, you're talking about my dad. Like, be objective, even though you may have your own valid reasons. But to me, as a parent, as a mother, you have to be objective as possible and give your child a fair shot to view their father a certain way.
Right.
I think as a child grows up, they start making their own choices and decisions.
I agree.
And you don't want your child to resent their mother. You withheld me from my father or other male figures.
Right.
Because that light will click off. You know what I mean?
And then they'll be like, oh my God, Mom, you was the problem.
The whole time. Meanwhile, I was trying to reach out.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because some men, they don't want to go through that. I know men who have totally backed away because it was just too much. And it's an unfortunate situation, but that happens.
The cards are stacked against us. I think, like, if you were to go through the court system, more than likely the mother has custody. Now, let me ask you a question. Do you think women are frowned upon if they don't have custody of their children? Do you think society frowns on them?
I
like
honestly do. I think so. But I do know single fathers, like they have taken the lead and saying, no, the child's going to be with me. So they kind of say something about the woman to allow him to do that as well.
Right.
But you don't really see that a lot. So it's like, oh, no, you must be neglecting your child. Or you
like,
beat
what's wrong with her?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, you don't have your kid?
Yeah, it's frowned upon.
Let's back up, though. You said, fathers that they back up because it's too much to deal with. That don't sit well with me. Me being a father, you being a father, what's too much before you back away from your kid?
Like I just want to add on to that some men say when the child gets a little older, like to where they can make that phone call or they can eliminate the mom being in the fold, then it makes things a little better. But if you got a mom who may move out of state and you don't know where she is, or, taking you to court left and right, sometimes it's not in your control.
That's when you have to get legitimized.
Absolutely.
And then they can't just up and bounce like that.
Exactly. And a lot of men don't do that. Or you need to get legitimized. Here in Georgia, you need to do that to get full rights of your child. So a lot of people don't know that.
Okay.
But I'm not saying it's right. Not at all.
I just
know that sometimes it just.
I don't know the laws. I haven't been in that position, so I'm not familiar with it.
Right.
Yeah, but and back to what you were saying, I think also, and the point that she was probably gonna get to is if it becomes a struggle between the father and the mother, the kids pick up on it, and they sponge on to that kind of stuff, and so. No matter how good you're trying to be, if you're dealing with a difficult individual and it's about the kid, if you don't go through the courts, it could get ugly, and the kids see all that. They remember all that stuff.
That's true.
So, yeah, you gotta handle that with them white gloves that be at the church, the ushers. With the ushers, you gotta be careful with, and I can't talk too much about it. I mean, I've dealt with plenty of baby mamas in my life. And I ain't really had no issues with
women with children.
Huh?
Women with children.
I can call them baby mama. I call them what I want to call. But I've dealt with single mothers. I've dealt with a lot of single. Let me fix it up for y'all. I dealt with a lot of single mothers, and I never really had issues with the fathers. I've had two where I met the actual fathers, and they were fathers, and that's what I wanted to get to. In reading your book, I like the fact that you differentiated a baby daddy and a father.
Right.
I think a lot of times, like you said, right off the top, we gonna get the bad end of the stick if we not with the mom. So I like that you kind of broke it down, like all the way down in there, and all the different types of baby mamas and baby daddies. Yeah.
So the title of the book is called "How to Be More Than Just a Baby Mama." Let's get deep into that. Like, that's leading off to something else. What we're talking about. When you say that, I'm thinking of like career, dreams, whatever. Like, what exactly does that mean?
It's a combination of all of that, But most importantly, being your best self for your child.
Okay.
Children feed off energy.
Sure.
So if you off your square, they gonna know it, even if you try to pretend that you're okay. So even if your relationship is not ideal, you may need to reconsider stepping away from it. If you're not in the place that you want to be, the only person that can change that is you. Sometimes you're in your own way. So basically, it's about self-care, taking care of yourself, having that healthy balance. As a single mom, have some me time. I call that little time to yourself, whether it's 30 minutes or whatever. But everybody needs a little me time to just kind of recoup. And like I said, I just think self-care and taking care of yourself, mind first, spirit as well. Once that's in order, everything kind of comes together for you.
Okay.
When dating with children, what's in your opinion, what's a good age before, like you said, you met women's baby father and all that. What's a good age to you to think that should happen? Or what's the situation that? Because if we just fucking, I don't want to meet nobody.
I don't want to meet your kids.
That's what I'm saying.
To me personally, everybody on their own, but I'm not going to introduce anybody to my child unless he's solid and he going to be there for the long haul. Outside of that, you ain't going to meet my child.
Right.
I'm going to keep him away from you at all costs because I don't know where it's going to go.
Right.
So I don't want to be the type, this guy. I
Right.
refuse to be that type.
Possibly.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that was weird that you said you met somebody. Like, did you meet him?
Yeah, he was in high school.
Oh.
And then the dad was, the dad was, he was still in his life.
Yeah.
So he was cool. We met. It was good.
But I have dated a guy in the past he was an admiral guy. So he was like, if I had a child, I would want to meet who my baby mama is around. I want to meet that guy. So I did appreciate him wanting to extend that olive branch to say, hey, I want to meet this man who will be around, you know, your child. But, you know, my baby daddy was like, hey, I trust you. So if you want to have him around, I don't want to meet him because our relationship is different. He don't hate me. Right. You know, he wants to be back with me, but we have our own.
Oh, okay.
Right. I'm just going to throw that out there.
He throw that out. How you know that man want you? That man want you
defend himself.
How you know that man want you?
Because I know. But aside from that, you know, we do get along, and that's the main thing.
He's like, he want to be man with me.
Right, so it's not the typical I hate my baby mama situation. Right. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, I ain't trying to be.
Oh no, we just playing.
Yeah,
we just playing.
That's good.
But I do think that in the right time and space, do need to be, you know, meet everybody, but not if they not solid or want to be in a committed relationship with you. Outside of that, no.
You know who would tell the truth? The parent. If you were to introduce them to your mom or dad or whatever. After they leave, that conversation will be real interesting.
Why you meeting all these people?
Right.
I mean, y'all do a lot of meeting, bro. I don't meet nobody, bro.
Right.
That's how I don't want to meet. I've dated single moms that try to push their kids.
That's what I'm saying.
So how y'all feel about that?
I say, no, I don't want to meet your kids.
Yeah, I don't want to meet
because we not serious.
So you direct to say that?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, straight up.
But to protect the kid, though.
So the whole, does the attitude change, though, towards you?
Of course. She thought she was mad. It happened. She invited me to go to a house game. So I thought it was just going to be me and her. So she was like, oh, it's me. It's such and such. I said, nah, I ain't going. She said, why not? You don't want to meet my kids? I said, no. I said, nah. I said, we just screwing. I don't want to meet your kids. I mean, because I've been in a relationship to where the baby daddy wasn't there. And the mother at the time, emotionally, she just wasn't right. So she was taking out stuff that the dad wasn't doing on me. And I was doing more than he was for the daughter. Right. So when we broke up, I felt like I lost two people. You know what I mean? So I said, for me, I'll never do that again until I'm ready myself to commit to not just her, but also her family. And the kids.
So like he got attached? She got attached to you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so when we broke up, I felt, so I was like, no, I don't want to meet nobody kids unless we finna go there with it. So I had no problem saying, nah, I'm good. And then if you have a problem with it, you got to look at yourself. That's not something you should want to do. Like you said, to be having your kids around this cat, this lady all the time.
And let's not talk about all the cases where, you know, you hear the mama went to the grocery store or the job and the child got beaten or abused. It happens too often. It's like, you don't even know this man.
Right.
It's unfortunate.
Okay, concentrating on the mother. What advice would you give a lady with children who's she trying to find her way, but you know she's trying to be a great mother, trying to have a personal life, you know, career. What advice would you give her?
I would say make sure you have a solid support system. And once again, even if you don't have the solid family, find some solid friends. You know, friends become family, but you need help. You need some people that you can lean on to kind of lessen the burden on you. You know, get that me time, like I told you about. Like, that's important. You know, work out. Watch what you're putting inside of your body, inside out. It's a domino effect. So I feel like if you do all of that, like you said, if you're not where you want to be in your career, you know, you're not too old to try that new class or go to school. Right. You know, there's no age on it.
That's right.
So, you know.
In your book, you talk about leaving situations that you don't feel is working. Nobody's perfect. No. You say that. Let me ask you this. For a man with no kids to deal with a woman with children, do you feel like he should treat that lady the same as like if he was dealing with a woman with no kids? You know I was going to throw some bullshit out there. You knew it was coming. I'm waking up now. Hey, y'all, I had a long night. That's why I got these walnuts in front of me.
I mean, I think there's a level of respect, of course, you know, owed to whether you have a child or not. Right. But I do feel as if you're going to be a player, just let her know up front to say, hey, this not serious. We just going to screw.
But you know, just the whole, you know, because, you know, women with children, people with children, let me say that, they come with schedules. You know what I'm saying? If somebody ain't got a schedule, Like,
Right. I mean, you got to be
I'm gonna let you
understanding.
finish because I know I'm gonna have to answer all this in a minute. So
you know, I mean, he had the same amount of leniency that he would have with a woman with no kids.
I think he'll have to know that it's going to be different for sure, and that he might have to be a little bit more patient or be more lenient to having her a babysitter or saying, hey, let's set this date a week in advance. I think he might have to be a little bit more considerate with that part, I feel. That she can make those adjustments and be there. Okay. And, you know, have the child in safe hands and you not be involved. So, yeah.
Because we already know they want to
meet. So, is one of your first questions when you meet a man is how you feel about children? And have you ever dated a woman with children? Yeah. And things like that?
Yeah,
you don't think that's loaded, bro?
What you mean?
Off the rip.
Why not?
Like I know you want to get to the point and we get all on the same page. We don't want to waste each other's time.
To me personally,
that's a loaded question.
That tells a woman right then what she about to get into.
Right.
Because she has a schedule. You know what I'm saying? Where you might pull up at 10 o'clock at night, wanted to go get something to eat. She can't go. Like, especially if she got a little kid.
Right.
You know, he got practice. She got practice. Like, things like that. It take a lot to deal with. See, you ain't been at the game, man.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? It take a lot of patience to deal with a woman with kids.
But adjustments can be made.
I mean, I get it.
Sure.
I mean, you know, I know a lot of no's come with, you know, dealing with women with children.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to say you was gonna say something. Okay.
What you mean a lot of no's?
I mean, just as far as time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, you know, when a woman got her kids older, you gotta spur the moment. When a woman got kids, you know, you gotta make sure little Johnny homework is done.
Especially you talking about little ones, they got practice.
Yeah,
this
you know,
practice.
it's a lot. Especially if she's a single
Right.
mother.
And then if the dad ain't around, like I would at least get every other weekend. But if he ain't around, I ain't getting nothing.
Nothing. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I know a great lady, and we just cool. But I watch her and everything she does, and she really don't have a social life because she is so hands on with her child. And I feel bad for her because she's a great woman, but she has her child, so she can't move like that. And you know, I would just be like, damn, like it take a lot. Yeah, for a man to just say,
especially if you really interested.
Hell
in this person.
to be like, yo, I'm gonna deal with her and little moo moo.
Yeah.
Do you think people fault themselves? Like, I mean, I shouldn't say fault themselves, but like, damn,
if I ain't
it's
had
hindering
Junior
me from a dating life. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel your dating pool is different because you had a
That's
kid?
a good question.
Yeah, my dating pool is different. It is.
Because I'm telling y'all, y'all thought I was on here bullshit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I knew it was real. I done heard both of them. If you over 30, you ain't got no kids.
They thought I was crazy.
No, they go off on me. I be like,
I ain't no kid, but I got, you know, I raised kids. You know what I'm saying? But I just, what's your dating pool like? Like, I know you be. Because you already got to do it out here that want you.
Yeah, he already still wants you
know
back.
what I'm saying?
So.
But, yeah, you know.
Probably want him.
Man, we ain't got to get all that punch up there. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to do all that.
That's why she's smiling.
Look at her smile.
They gonna work that out.
on camera.
Hey, brother, get ready. She coming home.
She ready.
Hey, Soundproof Hunger Room, YouTube, Apple,
We need
Spotify,
Anchor.
We need them. Check it out.
Yeah.
All that.
You know
Look
what
at
I'm
her
saying?
face.
We got
See
you,
what
brother.
she
We
say.
got you. We do counseling
actually,
too.
I was in a relationship for over 3 years. It was a long distance relationship, and I would say a couple of months we decided to go separate ways.
Really?
Yeah. So
Long distance, like here in Alpharetta.
He lived in Detroit.
Oh, okay. You had a real brother. You know,
Yeah, you ain't had to dab him up. You ain't had to dab him up.
She feel pressure.
right. Hey, I can honestly say the brothers that carried out here gave us a bad name. Man. I can honestly say that shit.
But objectively, he was a good dude. I ain't gonna try to say that.
Right.
He was a good man. But we didn't see eye to eye on certain things.
I feel you. He was a little aggressive too.
Yeah, it was like
A little temperament. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like,
Yeah, it was
I
like-
mean, we broke it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do.
Hey, he's had the best.
I can't lie, man. Every time I meet a woman down here, I tell her from Detroit, man, she be like, God. I be like, damn, who the hell was it? You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, bro. It's bad hoes out here.
Do you feel like you have to try to make up for the other
Hell
Detroit?
no. Nah, that's them, man.
Ain't
I'm
no
me.
changing.
that's true.
Nah, that's them. Because when they meet me and we get to talking, they be like, now you are kind of different. Like, thank you. Then we get in an argument. They be like, nope.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is.
It's some
That's
good,
why I
it's
don't
some
mess
good
with y'all Detroit niggas.
There's some good brothers up there.
Yeah, man.
There's some
Like,
good
but
brothers
I'm telling you, brother, being down here, you meet a woman, you tell her from Detroit, man. Detroit, New York.
Yeah,
First thing they gonna do is this, bro. They be like, damn.
Definitely New York. Yeah.
How old though?
What you mean?
Like older women or younger
I
women
don't date
give you
younger
that?
women, bro.
Uh.
Yeah.
I figured younger women be like, nah.
They don't give a shit. They try to have fun. Turn it up, dog.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck about none of that
But
shit.
them some Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Whoa,
they
you put
good.
them on like that? You gonna do them like that?
Damn.
Damn.
Look at that.
I ain't talking. He Kylie Pop. That's Kylie Pop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, like, when you meet men, like, how many conversations in you be like, well, I got a kid.
I mean, honestly, whenever I date anybody, I'm taking a friendship approach.
Okay. So
I need to know, like,
Right.
if we gonna even vibe or not.
Right,
and I
right,
don't
right.
want the pressure because people wear masks anyway.
Oh, I thought you
Right.
were talking about the
Yeah.
COVID thing. I'm gonna say, yeah, everybody got a mask on these days.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
I
feel
feel
like
you.
if it's less pressure or we hanging out and it's more of a friendship approach, you can be your more authentic self.
That free meal, huh?
Yeah. Well, no, I'll pay too.
Oh,
No.
Hold up. Hold up.
Remember, he from Detroit.
When though?
Remember.
When do you come out the pocket?
Date 6.
Like, I mean, first date, I'm paying the tip. You know, that's what my mom
tip?
told
What
me.
about the
Yeah.
bill?
I mean,
I
okay.
paid the tip.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
one.
That's good.
Y'all hear that?
That's good.
Paying the tip.
She paying the tip. So
Don't, don't be all in her inbox because she got a dude out there that still want her. And he's from Detroit. He's crazy.
There's other people out
He
there.
from Detroit?
No.
Where he from?
No. He from Jacksonville.
Mississippi?
No, Florida.
Oh, y'all can go ahead and
Around
do that,
KO
man. Let's do
that way.
that.
Around KO way.
He down there with Fulio. You didn't think I knew who that was, did you? Huh? I'm all around. Mm-hmm. All around.
Oh, goodness.
Let's go.
This dude talking about.
Crazy.
I wish y'all the best, though. Y'all figure that out, whatever y'all gonna do. Because y'all got a child to raise. It's good to raise when it's two parents versus, you know, even though he's a good father, you said, it's nice to wake up and daddy and mom in the same house.
Yeah. But if not, it's still okay too.
That's real. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, she
like,
said she came from there.
well, she just pretty much just said, brother, go ahead and find somebody else because she okay with how y'all living.
Well, she
Right.
was
I
saying
wish
she
him the
came
best.
up
Yeah,
from there.
absolutely.
See, he want her. He's talking about, when women say they wish you the best, bro,
It's a wrap.
it's
yeah.
over, bro.
Yeah.
So,
Pack it up, buddy.
Oh, that shit hurt.
And that's like when the cop pull you over. Hey, sit tight. Hit
Right.
the top
Oh,
of the car.
Oh, yeah.
Sit tight, buddy.
Hold on, man. Hold on. I know I'm legit.
yo, how about when they hit you with the be blessed?
Oh, yeah.
That shit
yeah.
fucked
Be
me all
blessed.
up, bro. I found out I had to ask my kids. I said, what that mean? Somebody just said, fuck you, daddy. I was like, damn, for real?
Yeah. Gotta look past that.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Oh, my God.
So you know me. You be blessed too.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, yeah, let's go and have it out.
Yeah. Why you crying?
Real nice. Yeah,
Right.
real politely.
Right.
Bless you too then, nigga.
And send one more text when you go to sleep.
Yeah, right.
Have a good night. Have a good life.
Have a good
Have a good
life.
life.
You
That's
too.
what y'all do though. Y'all hit us with that be blessed.
I'm
I didn't
hurt.
know what was going on. I said, be blessed.
Oh,
That's my
man.
kids,
When she
man.
fed up, ain't nothing you
yo.
can do about it.
Now you know.
Nah, oh yeah, I definitely know. Nah, I be using it sometimes.
Yeah.
Be blessed. When the phone ring. I think I was just joking.
That'd be that 4-hour conversation then when that phone call come through.
Oh, man.
Oh my goodness! But tell the people where they can find the book once again.
Yeah, you can find the book
I got
on
one more,
Amazon. Definitely. Okay.
If there's anything from this book you want women to take away from it, what is it?
Okay, like to me, if you're single, if you're married, I think everybody can take a little bit from this book, which is why I like it so much.
Okay.
Because like I said, if you're married, it teach you don't look down on people who not, and if you're in a relationship,
right.
it teach you to pour into your relationship.
Porn.
Be your man's peace.
Poor.
Oh, my bad.
Like pour a drink.
Yeah, pour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pour into your relationship. Be your man's peace and be a good partner. And if you're single, it teaches you to embrace it and don't see it as a flaw.
See that peace thing? I have an issue with that
What was that?
because I think a person should have their own peace,
Mm-hmm.
and then together we can be peaceful.
Absolutely.
Because if you just worried about my peace, I might not be worried about your peace because I might be worried about my own peace. You kind of get neglected in that. So I think if everybody just concentrate on making sure they good,
Yeah.
Yeah.
then,
Oh, yeah.
then,
Take
the,
care of
then,
yourself
the, then the
first.
relationship
Absolutely.
gonna be fine. You know what I'm saying? But when
Yeah.
you got one person that just pouring into somebody, man,
Yeah.
and it's usually the man. Always pouring
I
into
wouldn't go
somebody.
that
No,
far.
I'm just playing. I just want to see if I can throw that out there.
We losing subscribers.
This motherfucker is tripping today.
Don't do that. She about to read you your rights,
Hey,
bro.
she jumped on that
You
mic
sit
quick.
on quick. I don't know about that.
Hold
No,
on,
we ain't
hold
gonna
on.
say that.
Wait. You know what I'm saying? But no, just take care of your own peace, man, and then be
Absolutely.
peaceful with somebody else. I just
Yeah.
think that's how it should go.
Because I feel like if you're your best self,
Right.
then adding somebody is just a plus.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah, that book. I like the book. It talked more about. I can't even say like the. I will be honest.
Mm-hmm.
The title was misleading.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It talks more about how to date where you are in your life.
Right.
on both sides, for the men and the women.
Right.
Also, what I like what you did was at the back with your playlist. I thought that was cool. You know, I'm not gonna give it away, but some other tools you got in there too that I thought that could be very helpful for not just baby mamas, just you know, people that's in the dating world and really just trying to be comfortable with where they are in life.
And that's exactly what I wanted.
Men can get something from that book too, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's a perspective. I will say that.
But do you think that I did a good job of not trying to add to the division?
I don't think you bashed anyone.
Okay.
I think you just gave a perspective from with how you see things, and that's why I wanted you to answer the last question to see what you wanted people to get away from it. But I ain't gonna lie, I was actually interested in reading it. Because when I read when you said the title, bro, I was like,
right.
Catchy.
I was like, nah, here we go.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
some of this thuggalicious
man,
type
what?
stuff.
I was like, wait a minute. So then I was like, let me check it out. Let me
I like them books.
And it's actually a read that I think anybody that can read that's interested.
I want it to be an easy read.
Right.
Right.
Could get something from it. Just to have a perspective on what the other person might be feeling, could go through how they view things and all that good stuff. So everybody pick it up. We need everybody, man. Just support her because she's black, huh?
No doubt.
You're reading Stephen King, huh?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Tom Clancy.
Y'all know how I acted up 2 weeks ago, huh? Lot of support.
Huh? Hey, let's keep him calm.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, he tore up a chair when we walked out of here. You know what I mean? So
It's coming out his check. It's coming out his check.
But no, for real, man. Let's get behind her, man. Support her. She on Amazon. And she got your own site.
Absolutely.
Huh?
What's the website?
www.howtobemorethanababymama.com.
Hey, man, check her out, man, for real.
For sure.